Hi Joyriders, Kye Medley here. So as you can tell by the title of the video, I wanted to talk about my natural hair journey in regards to the growth process. So when I did my big chop, I went to a natural hair salon. I was already transitioning, so I was ready to just go for it and cut off the relaxed hair and just rock my natural hair. So I went to the salon, and when they started to do the big chop, they turned me away from the mirror because they say that's how they do it, because they don't want the client to see them, you know, cutting the hair. So after they were done, some of the stylists came over to me and they're like, oh my god, you look so beautiful. So I was super excited to see what my hair looked like. As soon as they turned me around to the mirror, I bawled. I was just like, oh my god, like, who is this? I had never seen my hair that short before, and I was just super uncomfortable and didn't really know how to take it. I remember going into the salon with a wig on because, like I said, I was transitioning, so my hair looked a hot mess. But went in with the wig and in hopes of leaving without the wig. But after I did the big chop and saw myself in the mirror, I put the wig back on because I was super uncomfortable. Like, I was second guessing what I did. I was like, do I really want to go natural? Is this my look? Is this what I want to do? Totally not expecting what I saw. And I always wanted long hair. I just thought having long hair was the best thing in the world. So that was actually the reason why I did the big chop and why I went natural, because I just knew once I went natural and didn't have all those chemicals in my hair that my hair was just gonna grow like crazy. So after I did the big chop, I was like, okay, so my hair is gonna go from short and curly hair to big curly hair. So at the beginning of my natural hair journey, my hair did grow. After I did the big chop, like I said, I was super uncomfortable, so I ended up getting twists for a few years, just back to back to back. And after doing that, my hair did grow. And I was super excited, so excited that my hair was growing. And then all of a sudden it just stopped. It started to shed a lot and I wasn't sure why. So I looked up some things, I asked around, and a lot of people were like, well, maybe you need a trim. So that's what I did. I trimmed my hair, and after that I was hoping that that would help with the growth process. So I trimmed it, and it was still shedding a bit, so I was just getting super frustrated. So I ended up kind of cutting it again. I didn't do the big chop per se, but it was close to it. Then I stopped cutting it and just tried to stay consistent with trimming, and that didn't work either because I wasn't consistent with it. Like, I didn't have like a set time frame of when I would get my trims. I just got it trimmed when I saw that it was shedding a lot, because I saw so many different things about, okay, well, just trim it when you notice that your ends look like this, or trim it when you feel like it's been a while, or just keep a time frame on when you get your hair trimmed. But it was so confusing and I just wasn't consistent with it. So long story short, I went from loving and taking care of my hair to not feeling like really doing it and not really showing it that much love, because I believe that if it wasn't growing, it wasn't healthy. I've been natural for almost 10 years, and legit, my hair has been the length between a TWA and kind of like a small medium afro the entire time. And I remember when I had a relaxer, my hair was always like a certain length. It wouldn't grow past that. It was just that length. And funny enough, when I went natural and I straightened my hair till I get it trimmed, it was the same exact length as my relaxed hair. I was just like, so that right there went to show me that, okay, maybe my hair is going to be this same length, like probably for the rest of my life. And if it is, that's just something that I have to accept, and there's nothing wrong with that. after being natural for about 3 to 4 years, I remember somebody asking me how long I had been natural, and I would always say, oh, you know, it's just for a few years. And I remember this one person in particular, when they asked me that and I told them that, they were like, oh, okay. They were like, yeah, because, you know, the lady over there, she's been natural for almost 10 years and, you know, her hair is still short. And I just kind of nodded and I was like, oh, because I was just like, I'm in that boat, but I didn't want anybody else to know that. I just felt embarrassed because I felt like I was natural for almost 10 years and my hair had nothing to show for it. That's just how I felt. So that's why I would say anytime anybody asks me how long I've been natural, no matter how many years it's been, I would always just say a few years. And that usually like means, it sounds shorter than my 8-year run. So I always just say a few years because I was just embarrassed. I remember just being so frustrated that my hair wouldn't grow, like to the point of tears sometimes, because I had this vision in my head of how my hair was going to be, and when it didn't go there, I was just like, what's the point? It's a struggle. It's an emotional roller coaster with natural hair. It's not as easy peasy for some people, especially 4Cs. I know I can speak for myself being a 4C. It's not always the best situation. But yeah, so I just, you know, wanted to put that out there because it's just, the struggle is real, okay? Like, you have these ideas in your head of how you want your hair, and when they don't come out that way, you just feel defeated. At least I do. But now I've just come to the realization that, like, you know what? My hair may not grow as long as I would like it, and that's okay. I just need to embrace the hair that I do have and the length that it is right now. And that was the purpose of me wanting to do this video, because I wanted other people out there who have short hair, who feel like I felt, to just embrace the journey. Embrace your hair, because at the end of the day, you are not your hair. Just like India Ari said, you are not your hair. That is so true. I'm speaking to you guys, and I'm also speaking to myself, because I do have days too where I'm just like, oh, if my hair was a little bit longer, I could just put it in a ponytail and go. If my hair was a little bit longer, I could just do a wash and go and go. If my hair was a little bit longer, this, that, and the other. Like, it's so many things, if, but it's like, it's not. So you just have to use what you have. And there are so many things you could do with short hair. There are so many styles. You could do twist outs, you could do braid outs, you could do flat twists, you could just rock the afro, you can do a mohawk. I mean, it's so many different styles that you can do. I'll include some of the styles and channels either in this video or in the description box, so you guys can get an idea of the different types of short styles that are out there. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for checking out this video, because I just want, like I said, wanted to create this video to show everybody out there who is struggling with their short hair or with their growth process, to just know that that's exactly what it is. It's a process. So your hair may not grow past a certain length, and your hair probably will grow past a certain length, but even if it doesn't, just enjoy what you have, and do some research and look up different styles that you can do to just embrace it. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I just hope that you guys take this, and if you guys are going through some things similar to me, let me know. Comment below. Let me know how you guys are feeling, how you guys got through it, and just feel free to share. So I hope that this helps somebody out there, and until next time, Joyriders, love you lots.